Hey there, Brents here, PreApp 1003, and today I want to take a couple minutes and show you how to add and manage co-borrowers on the system. So what I want to do to start with is, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put this into light mode for the demo, but I'm going to just open up a loan file. We're going to go to, let's use screenshots, and by the way, right here, if you see a little plus, you can hover over that and it shows you who the borrowers are, or if it's just one. Okay, so it has a little plus and it shows who the borrowers are. So I'm going to open up that loan file. Also, you can see who the borrowers are right here. So this one is borrower number 1 is screenshots, borrower number 2 is Jim Bob. And then this is where you can add or subtract or manage the borrowers. So I'm going to go over that in just a moment. One thing also I want to point out is if the co-borrowers or if the borrowers are married to each other, because the system will allow up to 6 different borrowers, so you need to tell the system who they're married to. So you can see right here, married to, and it ties those 2 people together. And if you don't see that, you would just open that up and you would select, so you can tell the system, you know, who is married to who, so it knows who to pull joint credit reports on and who not to pull joint credit reports on. Also, if you're exporting the Fannie Mae file or importing it into another LOS, sometimes if you don't identify them as being married to each other, it can create 2 different applications on one loan number. So you just want to make sure you check that. So I'm going to show you how to add a co-borrower as a loan officer and how the borrower can add a co-borrower. So first of all, you would go to plus right there, and so you can either manually type in the information this way yourself, or you can actually put in the name, first name, last name, and either an email or a phone number, and you could send them. If it's a phone number, it's going to text them the link. If it's an email, it's going to email them the link. But you could send them the application for them to fill out their own co-borrower information in lieu of you filling it out this way. All right. Now, the borrower can also, the primary borrower can also go to their toolbox. So I'm going to go to the toolbox under communication, borrower toolbox links, and you could, send them their toolbox this way. But basically, if you want to look at what their toolbox, see what it looks like, so I'm going to open up screenshots. So right here, they have the ability to add a co-borrower from their toolbox as well. So let's say they say, they get through here and they go, oh, I need to add, my father-in-law. Okay, so they can go ahead and add that, and then that co-borrower, they start it, and then they go through the information. So again, that's another way it can be done. Now, once you add someone here, you'll have 3 co-borrowers. So let's do that now. Okay, so I went ahead and added 2 more co-borrowers, or 2 more borrowers to this file. So we got Drew Test and Jill Test. Notice these little eyes here. This is telling me that I'm missing the, I haven't added their address, and I still need to get the credit authorization, so it's going to give me the little notice. So you won't be able to pull credit till you obviously fill in the address and such. But what I wanted to point out to you here is it's going to list these. So you got, this one's married to Jim Bob, this one's married to Screenshots, and then you got these 2 down here, married and married. Oh, need to change this to, change it to married. I had to unmarried, there we go. Okay, so notice though that these 2 are married, but it does say who they're married to, and this is significant because when we go to pull credit, it's going to think that we're going to pull a single credit report. So I need to identify them as married to each other. So I'm going to click the edit. I'm going to say, okay, this person's married to Jill Test, and update that. And now, if I come down here, it says married to Jill Test and then married to Drew Test. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to show you about managing these, so I could remove a co-borrower right here. I just click that. I can select who I want to remove, and it deletes them off the file. And I can even reposition the, let's say I want to put Drew Test as the primary, Jill Test as, so I could reposition these. Okay. So I can do that, and then right there. So now I'm the first one, second one, and so on and so on. So anyway, adding and managing co-borrowers, very easy to be done. If you have any questions, reach out to support@preapp1003.com. We appreciate your business. Thank you.